The legend of Bloody Mary. You enchant her name and say it 3 times in front of the mirror and she would appear. The day I met the devil's advocate, Angel, the most beautiful creature I had ever seen. Blue eye, blonde hair, light skin, beauty, with a perfect body. She looked like an angel that fell out of heaven. It was so beautiful. She asked me if I wanted to see Bloody Mary, and I said yes. But there's a catch, she said. I said, what is it? She goes, you must not turn your back at the mirror or turn around and look at me. And I said, what if I do? She's like, well, you'll die. And then she started laughing. So I assumed she was playing. As soon as we walked to the mirror, she was standing behind me and we're looking in the mirror and we started chanting, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. On the third Bloody Mary, Angel's face, hair started getting longer and longer till it touched the floor. Her face turned that of an old lady. The nails on her fingers got longer and longer. Not human, more like a predator's nails. They can tear the meat of flesh apart. Obviously, started getting scared. Then I remembered a story my great-grandmother had told me once. She told me, never turn your back on a demon. They will attack you and claw their nails on your back, tear you to pieces. Looking into the mirror, Angel's face started disappearing. Her nose, her eyes, her mouth, her lips disappeared. Her face was blank, white. I started freaking out, but I kept saying to myself, don't look back and don't turn your back to the mirror. Things couldn't get any worse. Out of nowhere appeared a cat. A black cat walking across the wall. I was trying to make sense of it all. A cat can walk across the wall. Before my mind had an answer, a hand with a butcher knife appeared out of nowhere and stabbed the cat. The cat was meowing in despair and pain. Blood started leaking from the bottom of the floor to the ceiling. I continued looking in the mirror. Angel was standing behind me. Looking into the mirror, Angel's chunks of her skin started falling off her body, so all that remained was a skeleton. I looked into the mirror, into her eyes. I saw 2 black sockets where her eyes used to be. Her eyes started bleeding profusely. Angel's gray hair turned red, blood everywhere. Next thing I know, Angel is pulling me towards her chest, taking my hair, pulling it to the side. For a minute, I thought she was going to bite my neck. She looked up at me and gave me a demonic grin. She sniffed the fear that radiated through my whole body. Standing in front of the mirror, blood started gushing from the mirror. I see blood everywhere in the walls, on the ceiling, the mirror, all covered in blood. Angel pulls me from the mirror, says something I'll never forget. You're the first one that's ever survived. Angel said it in a way that she was disappointed that she didn't get a meal out of me. Angel tells me, you're ready for the next step. She takes me into the living room, shows me a black Bible, the Devil's Bible, and tells me, this book contains black magic. Do you want to read it? But there's a catch. You will lose your soul. It was hard to fathom. A minute ago, she was an old lady, no face. Then she was a skeleton. Angel asked me once more, do you want to lose your soul? I was looking into her eyes and I realized she had no soul. She had lost her soul, sold her soul to the devil. Angel was a demon collecting souls for the devil. I said, no, I want my soul. I do not remember what I said. I ran as fast as I could. I do not remember my feet touching the ground. The reason you haven't heard this version of Bloody Mary is because no one has ever survived and lived to tell the story. Do you know anyone who's seen Bloody Mary and lived to tell? To this day, I'm haunted by the memory. I believe Angel was a demon, collecting souls for the devil. If you ever encounter a demon who offers you things in exchange for your soul, that's the devil. Be careful with the warning signs. Nothing is worth losing your soul over. But don't forget that the devil and the demons are once angels, and they can take the form of the most beautiful maidens or men in the world. Do not forget that God is our Savior, and He's the only true God in the world. Comment on which part was your favorite. Like and share, and please look at my other contents.